Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdoms of Amalur. And we're in Tyrann's Rest. Oh, Kingdoms of Amalur. Reckoning. And we're in Tyrann's Rest, and we're doing this. Because Durfal's labors took us here. Durfal's not at all shady labors. And we got here and they, started talking really interesting things like, those refugees don't belong here, rabble, rabble, rabble. What? Somebody outside my control? Oh no.
Who goes there? Stand forth. You. What do you think you're doing here? State your business or leave.
Tyrann's
I
Rest.
imagine it's a fine enough village. If you don't mind some going on about Lyria, and you're not a refugee.
Yep.
Not much I can tell you about the good priestess. For one, I'm not sure she can't hear us, even now. Her power covers this town, and she coddles it like a newborn child. Smothers it, sometimes, if you ask me.
For someone who's afraid she's listening, you're being rather dangerous about what you're saying.
I'm paid to guard this cove, and that's what I do. No one enters, no one leaves. None but the good priestess, or old white Nil.
And
It's what we've got for a prison here. Common cells off that way. They don't get much use. Hardly none at all. Then there's what lies beyond this door. Which is neither for you nor I to go poking about in.
let me enter.
You? Go in there? No, not allowed. Not on your life.
I'd hate to have to use force.
Yes, that would be quite a shame, wouldn't it? Why don't you go on through, and not mention this to, anyone? Right.
We're going to take a detour to break a bunch of crates and get minuscule amounts of gold. And opening. That flash, that was weird. Anyway, on level rats. Interesting. Oh. That's actually interesting. Okay. Don't need it. Don't need it. Oh look, more rats. Nope. Ah, gold. Okay. I still persist in thinking that when you find that stuff, you're basically trading.
You are not Nil the White nor the priestess. Have you come to laugh? Or to beg me for oracles?
What are you? Oracles?
They brought me here to know the future. Wanting riches, wanting luck. When I could give them none of those things, they spat and called me Tuatha and left.
And the
She
priestess.
saps the power from my limbs and uses it for her own. She is as the cypress, standing tall in a calm, yet bending in the slightest breeze.
Interesting. Meaning, fair wind, she bends with whatever favors her.
It was he and the priestess who put me here. He returns from time to time to sputter and gloat with his scarred thoughts.
And what are you doing
Nothing
here?
at all. I sit in reverie. I cannot stretch beyond the confines of this circle.
And yes, but what is that circle?
It is a prison of powerful magic. The magic of the children of dust. Magic that is strange to me.
Mm-hmm. And why are you here?
Because the priestess and Nil the White put me here, and I cannot leave.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to be freed?
Yes, more than anything. But as you see, I cannot. There is the gate, which Nil the White can unlock with his key. And there is the circle, my true prison, which can be broken by words only the priestess herself knows.
Interesting. How can I free you again?
Is that why you have come? You'll need Nil's key to open this gate.
Maybe.
The magic words of the priestess will release me from her circle.
Yeah, she's a big fraud. Yeah, I totally need the gate key.
You should not have given those wretches the wand. Now they will cling to that ruined farm. They stain the sanctity of our land.
Lyria?
What other god or goddess holds magic, mystery, and fate in her hands? None. You would be wise to seek her favor.
Yeah. That's a weird attitude to take in a pantheistic setting, society. Okay. Get the key and the magic words. This is going to be from the priestess and the guard.
Those she holds dear
No
prosper
vagrants,
and
no
thrive. I have heard from Graham how you aided those vagrants. I am disappointed that you did not do what was right. However, all that comes to pass is within Lyria's plan. Time and faith will reveal her vision.
Uh-huh. I have bad news for you about the Goddess of Fate's relationship with me.
Our village is a lesson in Lyria's blessings. Take the two villages, Tirin's Rest and Colne. When the Tuathas struck this land, which stood strong? That which loved Lyria most.
Uh-huh. And the war?
We must do what we can for our Alfar soldiers across the water. Mayra, our innkeep, takes donations for the cause.
And you?
In the 10 years since war swept across these plains, I have guided this village by Lyria's light and by the wisdom of her teachings. I was a humble student of faith when I heard the call. It was so keen and clear. I left the temple that day to serve my people as I could.
I think you were a thief.
Why, Lyria is goddess of magic in our people. You should know that. Come pray in the morning in my sanctuary. Learn your own faith.
That's not my faith, though. It's Aurelia that's my faith.
By my Lady Lyria's grace, I have the power to heal and to cure.
Uh-huh.
You may visit its ruins on the coast. They are a testament to what befall all who displease my Lady of Fate.
You know, I'm not really sure that...
Aethiof's daughter and the others who went to resettle there showed great ignorance as to the finality of her will.
Uh-huh.
When the war brought Fae to our doors, there was but one righteous Almain, our own Aethiof. That is why we welcomed him and his willful daughter to our home.
I have seen Adar.
I am sure I don't know what you are speaking of.
I love that pose. And why did you do it?
What? Are you accusing a daughter of Lyria of... Do you know who I am?
You're a thief and a sorcerer, stealing magic from the Fae to pose as a priestess.
If you persist in speaking nonsense, I will ask you to leave Tirin's Rest.
and about a
I
dollar.
have nothing more to say to you.
I'm sorry. my
You are
mistake.
forgiven, as it is Lyria's nature to forgive.
Right.
You, there. See that a guard keeps watch within my sanctuary.
Interesting.
Filthy refugees. Don't they know they don't belong?
We're going to... Where is he? Not sure he was over here. Oh, he's up around here for some reason. 100%. He 100% knows I'm here. Because I broke all those things. He does a good job keeping watch, though. I gotta give him that. Okay, there's the key.
Those she holds dear prosper and thrive, yet the strong and the proud fall beneath her displeasure. Go in peace, be guided and blessed by Lyria,
And
my
you
children.
mentioned something about your sanctuary. And having a guard. Hello. Book lies open several spells of healing and lifting of curses. Among the other pages, one with a bent corner and smudges of frequent use stands out. Spell of Circle of Holding describes a circular prison, especially useful for holding magical beings. The spell includes the words to release the spell. Okay, let's go deal with this.
This is the sanctuary where we worship and where our priestess lays her head.
Worship?
We pray to the goddess Lyria. When war raged in Erethel, we found the words of our priestess to guide and shield us.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say your priestess is a sorcerer, which would be fine. Except for, oh yeah, the key I so desperately needed. Your priestess is a sorcerer, which would be fine, save for one little problem.
My powers
She
return.
doesn't get sorcery by...
Benevolent child of dust, accept this gift. Find me among hill and dale. If you are hurt, I will heal you.
Yeah, so we're going to lose the priestess's healing, which we never took, and we're going to get him as a healer. But if she came by her sorcery, honestly, by study and such like that, that would be great. But no, she just stole it from
The
somebody.
spell is cut like the tree's deep root. What power she took from me have ceased to flow.
Neat.
I have not yet made up my mind what turn of seasons are due to him. I do not think they will be mild.
Oh, that bodes ill for Nil.
First, I must leave this cave a little while, mortal, and renew myself with the land.
Okay. Let's go see how annoyed our false priestess is with us.
It's only 2 vagrants now, but other refugees will see and they'll come too. And there will be no stopping them.
It's not they're not vagrants, they own the land. Okay.
Those she holds dear
Refugees
prosper
aren't
and...
welcome.
Oh, I know you are the one who freed that danger. Yes, danger. He came to me, cursed me. My powers are gone. I cannot heal or protect the people of my village. And then what he did to White Nil. The poor man. He is down in the cove now, crawling around like a mindless animal.
White Nil.
That Fae stole my power, but what it did to Nil. What misery you've brought on our heads.
You brought it on your own heads. Oh, clearly it was Lyria.
And you presume to know her will? Perhaps Nil strayed from Lyria's path. But you are certainly not to judge. Pray to Lyria for forgiveness and healing.
Healing?
Even if I had my former powers, I would not waste them on you, you meddling ingrate.
I kind of wish I had said, I'll tell everyone.
Bereft of his senses after the Fae. He's gone down into the cove, and nothing I say will make him come out again.
Okay, cool. Anything else in this area? On the deserters. Oh, there's a windstone here. But before we go deal with that windstone, let's go see what is up with him. Her powers here is gonna dwindle. I should have taken the...
Hold fast to Lyria, for she is the goddess of power and fate. Listen, my children.
I hope you're proud of what you've done.
Yes, I totally am.
That Fae, his face, it pierced my eyes and into my head. That Fae, his face,
You don't seem too
pierced
badly
my
off.
eyes and into my...
Hold fast to Lyria, for she is the goddess of power.
So, actually, she wasn't really... Well, she's a mild sorcerer. She learned one ritual spell. So, yeah. This kind of fell on my... She's not Scholia Arcana, so she's not really under my authority, but misuse of magic feels like my authority. And, yeah. Okay. So... I'm gonna go that, pick up that on the way down, and then we're gonna go back to
Goddess
Durful.
be with you.
Thank you. I have nothing against the goddess.
From here to Rathia.
I don't know what she thinks of me, given my relationship with Fate. She might not care. I don't think you ever encounter the gods in this game. They're just sort of vaguely distant. Aha! You're right here. Along with some chests. And you're likely... to do an attack thing. Oh, it's a whirlpool in a couple inches of water. I guess that works. Raycor's Rose. Yes. That is the order of importance I would have assigned as well. I would totally pick up all the white stuff before I pick up the yellow one. That just makes sense. Sarcasm, sarcasm, sarcasm. Okay. So, there's a stone here. Sky crown, whirlpool. We're going to go to this stone. And we're going to go to Durful. Oh, there's a stone over there too. Oh! Crew dock. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. 2 more crew dock.
Prince of Spring raised his sword toward the breaking dawn, and he called down the glory of the newborn morning. Issa bequeathed to the land the talisman of fate. With its power, the earth rose to defend the birthplace of light, our cradle of summer. So the great cycle swathed Own of the Thulian dusk in the arcane veil, and Issa planted the gardens after the storm, and nurtured the court of summer by the ruins of fire.
Neat.
Will I watch the last of life flow from my land? Will I stand still as stone while the essence of its beauty drains away? No. Like Issa, girding armor against Own, I, Mihari, will wrestle with the sinking sun, if that is what it takes to keep my land.
That sounds... There is a whirlpool over here. We'll go ahead. There we go. Essence of Fate. Interesting plant. Okay. There is a map location here I want on my map. Sky Crown, huh? Have I already been here? I have. Yeah, I did. When I did the Scolia Arcana quest. Let's go to Thrythlin's house. In the video on that note.
Hello there.
What are you... You just...
Ah, my favorite interloper. I trust you are doing well?
Yes. Oh, I haven't gathered all
Until
the
later, then.
ingredients yet. Okay, what's the last one? It's down there. It's not that far. Why did I do this? Okay. Intricate carvings of flowers and vines, incredibly lifelike they're did to cover the headstone of Jarethorn. In particular, one row stands apart from the rest. Oh, I was hoping you were a crew dog. I need one more. Instead, just more freemen. Yep, I'm just going. You're just going to be permanently producing armbands from now on. Okay. Should have gotten that one first.
Great. Ah, you have returned. Then your 7th labor awaits. Together, the items you collected comprise the Amrinthian Band, the crown of Kandrian kings. Your 7th labor is to reconstruct this crown.
Okay.
It is an ancient crown for ancient kings. That is all I will say on the matter. There is only one place where the Amrinthian Band may be reconstructed. On a rock. Find a Fey sagecrafter named Hendy and tell her I sent you. She will assist you in restoring the Amrinthian Band. Farewell.
Okay, so we're going to go look on a rock. Okay, here's a rock. Can I get on it? Anyway, I'm going to go on to do one more video tonight, but that'll be pushing it. And I'll see you in a moment.